Blake Lively, Hollywood's golden girl, the queen of the red carpet, and the ultimate cool mom. She's the one who can turn heads at every event and make you wish you had her wardrobe. But recently, Blake's shiny image took a bit of a nosedive, thanks to the film called It Ends With Us.
And we went into the audition and he signed in, and then the casting director came out and said, Blake? And Eric said, yep, that's her.
You might have blinked and missed it, but trust me, this PR disaster was an absolute disaster.
Congrats on your little bump.
How did Blake go from everyone's favorite fashion icon to the target of some serious backlash? Let's unravel the PR nightmare you never saw coming.
And so for me, I sort of struggled with that because I've sometimes judged her for being so confident.
So where did it all go wrong? It started with It Ends With Us, the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's novel, which tackles the heavy topic of domestic violence. Sounds serious, right? Well, apparently, Blake didn't get the memo.
This isn't my night. This is a night for all the women who we made this movie for.
So grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it.
Instead of handling the film's promotion with the care it deserved, she managed to turn it into a lesson in what not to do. Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about Blake's not-so-sunny side. While she usually dazzles us with her charm, some of her interviews have been more awkward than a middle school reaction. Remember that cringy moment in 2017 when she was promoting All I See Is You? When she asked about her future roles, Blake shot back with a sassy, "What does that even mean? If looks could harm." That interviewer would have been in serious trouble.
So do you feel free now to try everything? What is the next 5 years of...
But the hits keep coming. Another disaster was when Blake was interviewed by Jake Hamilton about the film It Ends With Us, and a completely inappropriate childish answer was given to the public. When Jake asked, for people who see this movie and relate to the topics of this movie on a deeply personal level, they're really going to want to talk to you. This movie is going to affect people, and they're going to want to tell you about their life. So if someone understands the theme of this movie and comes across to you in public and they want to really talk to you, what's the best way for them to be able to talk to you about this? How would you recommend they go about it? This was the reply.
For my address or my phone number or my location share. Or I could just location share you and then we could
Well, the internet erupted. Social media was ablaze with criticism, labeling her response as appalling, tone-deaf, and pretentious. The interview went viral, but unfortunately, not in the way anyone would have hoped. But the real tipping point came during what's now infamously known as the interview that made me want to quit my job. Blake sat down for a virtual chat with Jake Hamilton during the promotional tour, and things took a nosedive real quick. The incident, where she snarkily congratulated a non-pregnant journalist on her little bump, was rehashed and added to the growing list of Blake's PR blunders.
First of all, congrats on your little bump. Congrats on your little bump.
This was the moment when Blake's PR disaster hit its peak. Her sarcastic response not only alienated potential audiences, but also cast a shadow over the entire project. And of course, the internet being the internet, Blake's response quickly became a meme, further cementing the interview as one of the most cringeworthy moments of her career.
You know what? It's not okay to behave like that, and I think it needs to be called out.
But the real PR disaster started when Blake began promoting It Ends With Us. Instead of addressing the film's serious themes, she made it sound as if she was inviting us to a summer picnic.
So grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it.
Fans and critics were left scratching their heads, wondering if she even understood the gravity of the story. Blake seemed to completely overlook the movie's central theme, domestic violence, while her co-star and director Justin Baldoni was all about raising awareness and supporting victims. Blake was busy talking about herself and her hair care products.
What it could do for women and people who are in this situation all over the world, because all of us have a situation or a pattern that we need to end the cycle of.
I'm just so honored to be here celebrating this movie that has meant so much to me for so long.
In interviews where she would have made a powerful statement, she was more interested in discussing her latest beauty routine. And just when you thought the PR train wreck was over, rumors started swirling about tensions between Blake and Justin Baldoni. The two were rarely seen together during the press tour, and when they were, it was clear that there was no love lost.
Could have chemistry with a rock.
I have a whole party bus. I got my family, I got my husband.
Fans quickly picked up on the frosty vibes, speculating that something was seriously off behind the scenes. And then came the poster controversy. Fans were quick to notice that Justin Baldoni's name was missing from the credits, despite him being the director and major player in the film. How does that even happen? So what does this all mean for Blake Lively? Her once golden image has taken a serious hit, and what could have been a defining moment in her career has turned into a cautionary tale of how bad PR can derail even the biggest stars. For a movie tackling such a sensitive issue as domestic violence, the promotional missteps weren't just mistakes, they were catastrophic. The damage to Blake's reputation might take a while to repair, serving as a stark reminder that even the brightest stars need to handle their work with care, especially when dealing with serious, impactful stories. Now, we want to hear from you. Did Blake's PR disaster ruin It Ends With Us for you? Or do you think this is just a bump in the road for her? Have you had any surprising experiences with Blake Lively? Let us know in the comments below. We've got more Hollywood drama coming your way, and trust me, you won't want to miss it.